Welcome to day 9 of our 12 days of mindfulness. Today we're going to be doing a walking meditation, so I hope you enjoy it. So, we're going to be doing a walking meditation this morning. So you don't need to have loads of space to walk in. It's just really about, there's a minor chakra in the bottom of our feet called our plantar chakra. You know, when we talk about rooting, I know our Muladhara, and that's our root, our base. Well, the minor one that also helps with that is in the feet. So we would have really experienced that when we did the mountain a few days ago. So with a walking meditation, really connecting into that. So it's excellent for if you've got a lot of worries, a lot of things going on in your mind. Rooting to the feet can really help with that. And it's something you can do obviously if you're out actually walking out in nature, but it's also a really nice meditation practice as well, because we are completely focused on the actual physical act of walking and the rooting of the feet down into the earth and feeling that energy and tapping into that energy. And I've got a lovely quote that I'm just going to read to you, and then we're going to get up on our feet and we're going to do that. As a single footstep will not make a path on the earth, so a single thought will not make a pathway in the mind. To make a deep physical path, we walk again and again. And to make a deep mental path, we must think over and over the kind of thoughts that we wish to dominate our lives. And I just think that's such a beautiful analogy of, that kind of worry and those thoughts, and that if you let those dominate, then they will dominate. But if we focus on other things, we can let the things that we want to dominate. And this is where this kind of active walking is also then helping to kind of get that kind of physical pathway, mental pathways kind of working together. Okay, so we're going to get up on our feet. Ta-da! And we can have our little kind of shake off while we're standing. Okay, so having a little kind of shake off there. A little shake of our arms. Maybe a little shake for the legs, maybe just even holding onto something if we're feeling a bit wobbly. Just feeling our physical bodies a little more. Waking them up. Waking the feet up. Okay. Maybe for a nice big inhale, stretch the arms up above. It's a nice big inhale. You feel the heart light and lifted. And then exhale, so that the arms float down. Maybe we'll roll the shoulders up and back. And then another nice big inhale, drawing up, lifting the heart. And exhale, just floating down. We'll do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, so nice and open at the front of the body. And then just one other little stretch for the feet. I want you to just feel the feet nice and grounded to the floor. And I want you to curl the feet and draw the feet as if you're picking something up with the toes. You know, if you're picking up a towel on the floor with your toes. Just bringing the toes along the mat. So you're kind of squishing them up as if you're trying to pick something up with them. And what this is doing, this is engaging the arch of our feet. So we're engaging with that plantar chakra I was mentioning a moment ago. Just clenching, bringing in. You notice that my hands are doing the same thing. I don't know why I always end up doing it with my hands when I do it with my feet. Okay, just pulling in. Okay, and then we just really spread the toes out nice and wide. So we're kind of starting thinking about grounding, thinking about how we would in our mountain pose. So keeping the feet hip distance apart. Okay. And you want to kind of maintain that distance of the feet, the nice balance with the hips as we kind of take a few steps. So we can be walking kind of back and forth, 3 or 4 steps. We can be creating a little circle for ourselves. So when we start, don't worry. So just starting with this nice kind of balance. So maybe even thinking about just shifting the weight a little from left to right. So you're just feeling balance between each side, just creating that little equilibrium. Okay, and then coming to center, maybe raising the toes, spreading them, and placing them back down to the floor so we feel nice and grounded. And let's just feel ourselves kind of lifting up through the body. So we're feeling nice and tall, just rolling the shoulders up and back. Okay, then we're going to bring our hand, the right hand is resting the left, just at the waist, where it feels comfortable, where you feel you've got like, I've got a little shelf there at the moment to rest my hands on. So just feel nice and comfortable, and just softening through the shoulders, holding the hands in towards us. So we'll bring the left, the right side of the brain, of the physical body together. And then we're just going to take a very soft gaze. So we're not going to close our eyes, we won't be bumping into anything, but I want you to have a really soft gaze. And you're just going to let your attention just rest, say like 30, 40 centimeters in front of you. So just you're looking down to the floor, but we're not going to look right down at our feet. We're just looking kind of just in front of us. So just looking down to the floor and just feeling ourselves just centering. Just still feeling the hips over the knees, over the feet, just feeling connection with the joints. And just letting the breath come to a nice natural rhythm. Just feel that inhale, exhale through the nose. And we'll start with our right foot. So as you inhale, just feeling yourself lifting the heel, lifting the foot off the floor. And then as you exhale, just pressing the heel down, and then feeling the whole foot then connecting down with the floor through the exhale as the toes touch the earth. And then you'll just feel the back foot, the left foot on the next inhale start to raise off the floor. You bring it forward, we place it down into the earth. On that exhale, so letting it peel down to the floor. We're just feeling how connected we are with the thinking of the properties of earth. Next inhale, the right foot rises, placing down. Maybe start to want to walk in a circle if you're in a smaller space. Inhale, the left foot starts to rise up off the floor. We place it down with the exhale. Inhale, we feel the right heel, the toes, we place it down on the floor, and the exhale. Inhale, exhale. Excuse me, so just working with the breath, with the footsteps. As you inhale, one of the feet is peeling off. As you exhale, that same foot is then sinking back down into the earth. And we're placing the foot so carefully onto the earth as if it's so precious and we don't want to hurt it. We want to deepen our connection, so we're really wanting to feel that deep connection of the foot, of the ground beneath us. And as we walk, really noticing the physical body, so noticing how the hip moves, how the knee bends, noticing which part of the feet connect with the floor first. It will be the heel bit. Is it the outside edge? Is it the inside edge? Does it change? I'm just feeling what happens in the rest of the body. Do the shoulders soften a little? Are the hands comfortable where they are? And then just bringing The focus always then back to the feet. And notice how this natural rhythm occurs. Inhale, facing down. Coming up. Exhale, a placement down. Inhale, peeling up. Exhale, facing down. So you could be walking in a line up and down the room, you could be walking in a circle, walking in different directions around your room, as long as you're keeping focus on the placement and the breath together. And then perhaps you'd like to bring a mantra into this walking meditation. So we would use the mantra LAM, the mantra of the root chakra. So as you inhale, you could repeat the mantra LAM, and as you exhale LAM, or maybe even just hear it on your breath. Okay, so what I'd like you to do now is make your way to your sitting spot. Nice and mindfully, still working that action. And with as little effort as possible, just bringing yourself into that nice, comfortable seated position. And just allowing the eyes to softly close. You can still rest the hands together in your lap. And just let the eyes close, the face soften. Just feeling the spine lovely and long. And just for a moment, just sitting here with the breath, with the effects of what you've just been doing. Just feeling those qualities of the element of earth. Maybe you're still repeating the mantra. Maybe that feels right for you today. And perhaps just resting your attention on the breath. Inhale, exhale through the nose. as a single footstep will not make a path on the earth, so a single thought will not make a pathway in the mind. To make a deep physical path, we walk again and again. To make a deep mental path, we must think over and over the kind of thoughts we wish to dominate our lives. Just gently allowing sound to bring you back. When you're ready, just warming the hands together. And bring them over the eyes. And just softly looking into that space for a moment, just nourishing the eyes with the heat from your hands. And when you're ready, just slowly bring them down to your lap. Om Shanti. Namaste.